that's where I'm at, which is, what am I to do? I have done my share of trying to build or trying to, what's a step down from building? I don't know, like trying to wait,
enhance,
trying to wait it out. I just can't. And unfortunately, I might get dragged for this, but unfortunately, when I've dated, I only run into certain issues when it's black. I just, you know what I mean? Like, my best relationships have been non-black men.
Okay.
You know, like I was in a relationship with 2 Hispanic guys, 1 Dominican, 1 Puerto Rican, okay? And they were really great relationships. At the time, I think I just was really, really young. And one of them was more than 10 years my senior, so he was just running circles around my ass. But, you know, years later, he came back to me and he told me, Jess, you have no idea how you changed my life. I believe in Christ now. Like, I have more values, and I just want to tell you, you did that for me. I cannot tell you one man I have encountered that's enhanced my life.
That's fair.
You know what I mean?
Okay,
the best
what do you mean by run circles though? When you say he ran circles?
Oh, child, come to find out that man had a whole other side family. It just was ridiculous. Like, the house I was going to wasn't his house. Child, it was his side house. Like, I was in college and he worked for a huge investment company. He was making a shitload of money, but he was showing me such a good time. Like, it was honestly like probably the most fun I've ever had. But even in that relationship, it was my instinct that told me to leave. I didn't have any proof of anything. It was my instincts. And literally, I left. And then once I left, I found out all the shit that he was doing. It just was ridiculous. But at the time, I was, you know how they say ignorance is bliss. I was just having the time of my life. I was running around Miami.
And I owe it all to you.
Okay. Like, you didn't be ganging, baby. I was having the time of my life. So I didn't really know what was happening. But yeah, again, the non-blacks ain't perfect. They, you know, they got their shit they got to handle too. But there's just certain experiences that I have with black men. Honestly, it's traumatic. Like, I leave trauma that, damn, I already have my own trauma I'm trying to heal with from y'all, or just not all black men. But when I've dated black men, it's just like, y'all are hurt. Like, it's just like, y'all are so hurt to the point where it just feels like y'all go out of your way to hurt us instead of just focusing on healing yourself. Just heal yourself. Heal. And I promise, like, you'll be happier. And you won't have to go out of your way to hurt somebody who loves you. But it's just, I can't do that. I can't be the fixer. I can't be your therapist. I can't be your mama. I can't be your loan officer. Okay? I can't do all that. And then while doing me, I can't. Like, you're supposed to be the same way I'm supposed to be your safe place, you're supposed to be my safe place too.
I agree.
I can't. Like, I can literally, off camera, I can play you a recording of a phone call I had with the last guy I dated. Mind you, I was just seeing this guy for like 2 months. If I were to let you hear this recording, you would tell me, do you have a protective order? Literally. It's bad. Like, it's bad out here. And I'm talking about not just guys in their 20s and 30s. I'm talking about niggas who about to be 50. Here go me. I said, you know what? Let me date older. Maybe if I get me a little pappy, somebody's happy. Even that's not what it's like. It's just so much hurt. And the difference between, I think, black women and black men is, black women, we're not perfect either. We have a lot of trauma, we have a lot of pain, we have a lot of things. But black women are more receptive to, i.e., therapy, hypnosis. Like, I've seen black women do it all. Like, we're more receptive to doing the things that will help us heal more than y'all. Y'all just want to stay where y'all are at. And it's like, well, you know what? You want to stay where you at, then you're just going to get left behind. That's where it's at for me. You just gonna stay. You gonna stay where you left behind. I have 2 brothers, and you know, one thing that Ebony said, which really hit home for me, was the coddling. And I feel like a lot of people haven't talked about that. I come from a Haitian household. Baby, the way Haitian women go about their sons, my son, my son, my son, my son, my son, my son, my son. Like, yo, it's fucking ridiculous. The treatment that the girls get from the time we're kids, babies, the way we have to grow up fast, but the boys get to have they get to simmer a bit. They get to make mistakes forever. You know what I mean? Jean-Pierre is 45 years old, still making the same goddamn mistakes. He said, mistake, that's my son. He's going to learn. When he's going to learn, girl? He about to be 50. Meanwhile, I'm over here about to be 20, and I'm already making decisions that his 50-year-old ass is supposed to be making. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's at criminal levels. The coddling that happens with Black men or men in our community from the time that you guys are at the house. Then you get into the real world, and then you expect everybody to coddle you too. And so when people are not coddling you, I feel like that's what I run into a lot. I'm not a coddler. I can be understanding. I can be with you. I can be supportive. I'm emotionally available to you. I'm emotionally intelligent, but I'm not your mother. I'm not going to breastfeed you. I'm not going to do it. Okay? And I feel like for me, that coddling, I just can't do it. We're in the real world now, baby. Put your grown man boxes on. It's real decisions going on. I cannot coddle you. I can't always be your ex.
What do you class as coddling? What do you class as coddling?
Lord.
So we understand, where you're coming from. What do you class as coddling?
For instance, like I can bring up my older relationship, which was, okay, how long are you gonna say you're gonna do something before you do it? You said you was gonna do it last week. You said you was gonna open up this restaurant. You said you was gonna leave this behind. You said you was gonna do this. Keep your word. Be a man of your word. I can't coddle you through that. I can't hold you and carry you through it. Because the thing is, as you're stalling, I'm moving. One thing about me, and I've always been like this from a child, I'm going to move. I may not move faster than other people, but I'm constantly going like this. That's my life. And so if you're not, I can't coddle you through that. I can't stop what I'm doing because you don't want to take initiatives and do what you're supposed to do. Because I'm a strong Black woman. I feel like that's another thing. Like, everybody expects us to be this strong Black woman, I'm not strong all the time. I can't. Being a strong Black woman equates to coddling a lot. I can't do that. You know, I feel like I'm going on a rant, but it's like, I can't. It's tiresome. It's tiresome. And I just feel like, in general, it's like, okay, until Black men really give us a solution that really works with talking to you guys and getting through to y'all, I'm just gonna be over here somewhere else. And that doesn't necessarily mean I'm not gonna date Black men. But I'm gonna date myself. I'm gonna date my friends. I have a good time. Like, I don't have to date. Remember, I said I'm not consistently dating. I have a good time. I live a good life. I'm surrounded by good women who have great jobs, great careers, who are happy with what they do. We take trips. We go to brunch. We cry together. We get each other jobs. We're there for each other. We support each other. If financially one of us is in need, we're there for each other. I got a whole lot of aunts, whole lot of aunties, cousins. I have a whole lot of mothers in my life. So for me, it's not necessarily, oh, I ain't gonna date Black men, but I'm just gonna be over here where actually I'm having a good time. And then when you're ready to